Is it working?
Yeah, we're good.
Beautiful. What's up, boys?
What up, boys? How should I start?
Did you pick a name for this yet?
Yeah, Purpose Runs. Welcome to my channel, everyone. My name is Derek. I'm starting this new channel, and this is one of the segments on my channel. It's called Purpose Runs or Purpose and Coffee. Still deciding that. And today, my first guest is Jack Denmo. This is kind of just going to be like a podcast style, kind of like a Joe Rogan thing where we just talk shit. Today, it's mainly on confidence. Let's go.
What's up, guys? How's it going? I've known Mr. Jones for, fucking 3 years now, buddy?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about it on a side note.
Yeah.
When I first met you, I met you when you just got over 200,000 subs.
Was I at that many?
Yeah.
Really? I was still doing property management, though, eh? Remember that?
Yes, I do. But no, I remember. I was thinking about it yesterday.
Buddy, yeah, so you went to Upper James Starbucks a lot.
That's how we met.
Yeah.
That's a good way to start the confidence aspect, is talking about how I met you.
Yeah, so me and one of my old business partners, we used to run this really greasy property management business, and that's what I did to help pay for my YouTube videos while I wasn't making any money. And I used to work in public spaces like cafes, school libraries, and there was a Upper James, which is a street near my house. They had this coffee shop, and I'd work there with my business partner, and this guy was always there at the same table as us. And then one day, we just started talking somehow.
Got to introduce yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. We just I don't know, one of us said something funny, and this guy turned his head or something like that. And then...
No, you know what it was my ex went to school with you.
Oh,
so that's when I'm like, yo, so-and-so went to school with you. You're the one with the YouTube channel, right?
Was that what it was? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, she was in my program at Mohawk College, yeah.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, we pretty much fucking just started working at the coffee shop together from that point on.
Pretty much, and then grew from there.
Yeah.
And now we're boys, and we see each other a couple times a week.
Yeah, bro. We do the same thing.
I know.
But now we're at different coffee shops. Actually, yeah, to segue. So my main Starbucks, if you will, my spot I work at is in Meadowlands, which is near Ancaster. And
it's pretty much is Ancaster.
Bro, dude, it's the shit. They have these huge wood tables at the back, and you get free refills if you stay in the store for coffee. So I would go there and just work for hours. And had you been there before, or were you the...
I haven't. You guys were the ones that told me about it, you and Justin. But side note, if you are a cool person and you ever want to meet one of us, swing by when everything's open and this whole thing is done.
Yeah, bro. Come link up at Starbucks, because that's the spot.
I actually have closer to the end, I have a competition I am going to put out there for everyone. Yeah. I was actually thinking... I think it'd be a dope idea. Once I officially hit 10,000 subs, it's very far. Yeah. I finally just hit 21 subs.
That's huge, bro. That's big.
But once I hit 10,000, I'm going to buy, I'm saying this right now on video, I'm going to get Jack an exotic car for a day or two, and he's going to make exotic car content for doing picking up girls and stuff like that.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
That'd be crazy, because I was actually thinking, how dope would it be if you did a video of you trying to pick up girls in your car versus a Lambo. I'll post his car right here, and you guys can see.
Yeah.
It's not really the most outrageous car.
It is the most outrageous car, bro.
It's the most humble car.
It's crazy.
It's like you drove here from the middle of Mexico.
Bro, that's where it was built, too. It's a 1996 Nissan Sentra. And I've had it for 5 years. I just can't let it go.
And it hasn't been cleaned in 20 years.
Yeah, it's disgusting. But yeah, it's my favorite car. A lot of people are into cars because they like how cars just work and look. Derek's one of those.
I'm one of those. So if you guys really like cars, give my channel a follow. I'm going to be posting 2 to 3 videos every single week from here on out. Yeah, go subscribe to me. You know what to do.
Good call to action, buddy. That's good.
Right.
Let them know. So anyways, guys, the thing with confidence is, yeah, Derek and I didn't really know each other, just found any excuse at all to say, hey, what's up? I think it might be turn a little bit. So we didn't know each other, but all you have to do is just like think of something to start a conversation. Like, oh, I think you're in the same school as my girlfriend or whatever. And then, yeah, like after that, it's just easy sailing. So then brought this guy to Starbucks Meadowlands, where I know other people that I met the same way, just by like saying, hey, what's up? You're working here too. What are you working on? Next thing you know, there's like 6 or 7 of us. At its peak, I think we had 10 people, and we'd have weekly meetings.
It's true, and all of us met through, well, you knew a lot of them before.
No, I knew one guy, Justin, my business partner. And then Justin Dye, I met at Starbucks Meadowlands.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Michael Zacharia, I met at Starbucks Meadowlands. Chris, I met at Starbucks Meadowlands.
Shit.
Colin Canella.
Because I was with you when we met Chris. Chris just asked us, he's like, yo, what do you guys do?
Yeah, man. Literally.
And then Colin, I knew Colin because I used to work with him at Foot Locker back in the day.
So Mike brought him, I think, one day.
Mike did, yes.
Yeah, so
Like,
like...
he keeps on leaning towards me, eh?
Yeah, fuck.
Why don't you turn it closer to you? And we're good like that?
Yeah, that's fine. It's going to keep turning anyway. But yeah, so that's pretty much how we all met.
But the main thing about it is just being confident. Like, don't be scared to talk to that person you don't know, because you never know who it is. We've met professors at, like, the Starbucks Indigo.
Yeah, we met a movie director, remember?
Yeah, that was the guy, and he lives in Vancouver for half the year in the summer, and then he teaches at Fanshawe, right?
He teaches at that fucking religious school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Trinity College or something like that. I didn't know he lived in Vancouver.
Yeah, he only lives here in the wintertime.
I'm gonna hit that guy up.
Just because Vancouver, it's too cloudy during the year. And,
yeah. Well, speaking of which, I'm going to Vancouver in 2 weeks, boys.
I know, that's huge.
Well.
That is huge. That's gonna be the clickbait.
Jack
Denmo leaving Canada? Question mark?
Vancouver's in Canada, bro.
I know it is, but
one day.
Doesn't matter. Vancouver is like, it's like going to like the Swiss Alps.
Yeah, man. Fuck, it's beautiful out there. They got these massive trees, mountains.
It's amazing. If any of you guys from Vancouver, leave a comment.
Yeah, if you've been to Vancouver, definitely drop something in the comments below.
And for sure, just subscribe to me too. We're fellow Canadians, eh?
That's a big confidence thing too, guys. Like, you know, I'm not like, oh, I'm so confident because I'm going to Vancouver. But the idea of like relocating to somewhere where you don't know anybody, like that's huge. That's big because you have to start fresh. You have to make a bunch of new friends. You have to go to places to meet people.
You gotta go back to talking to brand new. It's a huge thing.
You gotta go to coffee shops.
You gotta meet some new people at coffee shops. You gotta meet some more digital nomads.
So if you're an entrepreneur or whatever you want to call it, like we used to call ourselves Laptop Lifestyle. It was a joke. We thought it was
entrepreneurs.
Yeah, we thought it was douchey, but it was like a play. It was like an inside joke because there's a lot of like entrepreneurs that kind of ruin the idea of entrepreneurship. They with the flashy cars and you know, buy my program and all that shit. But entrepreneurship, dude, it's actually just like painful isolation. Loads of work, loads of problem solving for like no pay for like years until you get things moving.
That's just a part of starting your own purpose though. It's like you aren't going to get paid in the beginning.
No.
At all. Like it's just not going to happen.
But if it is your purpose,
you don't care.
Yeah, you don't care. You like doing it anyway.
For sure.
So if you like doing it anyway, the money doesn't matter. So like that's what allows you to put so much time and energy into it because you're still enjoying it even though like you're not making
100%.
That is what purpose is.
And oh shit, that was so loud.
Yeah, I was gonna say what the fuck.
But purpose is the main thing for a lot of you guys that watch Jack Denmo. You're very intrigued about how he gets all these girls.
I guess, yeah.
No, a lot of them are. That's why they watch you because you're like your confidence. It's very
true. Yeah. I guess it's
very contagious. That's
what it is. What people don't realize is it's just people skills. Like, you know, anybody that's in my crew of guys that go to the Starbucks, like we all have really good success meeting and talking to girls. And it's because we have good success meeting and talking to people in general. If you can talk to strangers, particularly like guys or other employees, or if you're in a position where you have to do sales and you talk to people and sell stuff to them, you get really good at talking. And then you also get rejected because when you're selling a product, like door to door, people are slamming the door in their face. Oh no, I don't want that. No, go away. or dealing with customers when you're working out.
Dealing with rejection really is the best. Side note, what do you want from Starbucks?
I'll get a venti blonde, buddy,
Venti blonde?
with 2 cream, because they have to put it in for you.
Yeah.
Quick coffee break.
That's right. 2 seconds, please.
Welcome to Starbucks. What can we get for you?
Hello, may I please get a venti blonde roast?
Yeah, what can I get you in there?
Can I get 2 creams, please?
2 creams.
That's it.
For sure.
And then for the second drink, may I get a grande blonde double shot on ice?
Yeah, for sure.
And instead of the classic pumps that comes in it, may I get 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla and 1 pump of caramel?
2 sugar-free vanilla, 1 pump caramel.
Yes,
No
please.
problem.
And then that is all.
Awesome. We got 8:15. Come on through, please.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is all one take, yeah?
It's beautiful, yeah. Well, you're gonna chop it up, eh?
No.
Wow, you're gonna put it in raw.
It's going raw. People want to know, like, that's why
That's
people like
true.
Joe Rogan. They don't give a shit. They just want to know, like, what's the raw take of that person.
Ooh, okay. Well, right now I'm texting my employee because he's trying to call me and ask me a question about the editing program we use. But I'm like, bro, I'm in a meeting right now. So I'm gonna try and explain it to him over text.
Side note.
So
Not for you, for everyone. Don't try to get close to someone by... I'm trying to think of, like, how to say it where... You know when people message you and they're like, yo, man, can you give my resume to Jack?
do people do that to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really? People come up to you asking to
I
get...
got a couple of those.
No.
Where it's, yo, no. You have to figure out your way of talking to that person. Because that's not a good way of going into any relationship. You can't build a relationship like that. And if you do, it's not a real one.
That's crazy, bro. I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, like, I've talked to some people that are, you know, a lot higher level than me, like business owners, massive YouTubers, whatever, and they hate that shit.
2 seconds, please. Hello. It'll be on debit, please? Yes.
814.
Perfect. There we go. Perfect. No, thank you. I'm good.
Awesome. This is the venti blonde roast.
Amazing.
Napkin it like leaked at the top a little bit.
That's all good.
Just gonna slice it.
Yeah, he'll just slurp it.
Yep. Oh, fuck. Here we go.
What are you guys up to today? Anything fun?
No, just being on our purpose, just getting stuff done.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
It's kind of what everyone's doing these days.
pretty much. It's all you can do, right?
Yeah, it's either like get stuff done or relax at home, I feel like.
That's right. Just gotta stay on your purpose.
Perfect. Here's your
Thank you so
double
much.
shot.
Have an amazing day.
You too. Enjoy.
Yes.
Here, buddy. Got the cup holder.
No, that's good. I got one right here.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna put mine.
That's another thing into the segment. Yo, be absolutely insanely nice to everyone you meet. Gratitude takes you the furthest in life.
Buddy, that's straight from Gary Vee.
And you honestly, you never know who you're gonna meet. It doesn't matter if they work at Starbucks or what. It could be a millionaire working at Starbucks and he's just working there because he's bored. 'Cause
Yeah.
his other jobs are just making him residual
I know a couple
income.
people like that are like financially set and they just work normal jobs.
Yeah, it's because, don't fucking hit me, bird.
That
Oh,
bird,
I
the
ducked,
fucking
but-
seagull came at the window, boys.
Yeah, it's just be absolutely amazingly nice to everyone, and that's a good way to get girls too.
Well, there's a way to be nice to girls. Think about it this way. So, like, if there's a girl that you're interested in, you know, it depends. Like, for example, if you're approaching a random girl on the street, yeah, of course, be nice to her. But, like, if there's a girl in your class that you're definitely interested in, you want to be nice to her, obviously, but there's a way that you can be nice to her, but still treat her as somebody that she has to kind of like work for your approval. Because if you're just upfront, super nice to a girl, she's like, wow, I haven't done anything for this guy except be pretty and
That's
fucking
it.
twist my hair.
Like, don't do her homework.
And he's already bending over backwards for me, bringing me shit, doing me homework, complimenting me. Like, what challenge is it for her if you've already basically been super nice to her and given her everything? Girls want a guy that they have to like kind of earn. Kind of like how guys, they want a girl that they have to work for as well. Because if a girl is easy or if a guy's easy, then nobody wants them, right? So that's why they have to be like there's a level of prestigiousness. Like, you can't just get hired at a super high-end company, super high-paying job with minimal qualifications and effort, because then why would they pay you so much? Why would they not just give that job to everybody else?
I agree. You got to earn it.
Yeah. So be nice to everybody, though, because at the end of the day, like, you know, even if people are being shitty to you or they're in a bad mood, they're grumpy, that's because they have shit going on in their life, you know.
There's a way, especially with girls, there's a way to be nice and respectful, but not overly like up their ass.
Yeah, like, and here's the thing, like, women in general, like, if there's, like, most women, I'm not, like, interested in just, like, meeting them and dating them. I just, like, you know, I walk by them, or I meet them at a club or a group or the gym or something like that. Like, I treat them great because, like, I have a sister, I have a mom, a nana, like, all my family members that are girls, like, you know, they're fucking awesome. So I just treat them like, you know, normal people. I think where a lot of guys go wrong is they start to panic when there's a pretty girl. They start to go, oh, like, they think that they're like an alien or some kind of like special being, and they put them on a pedestal. But in reality, they're just normal people. So the easiest way I could say is, like, treat them like guys. Because, like, for example, like, me and Derek are nice to each other, but we mostly make fun of each other all day. Like, just break each other's balls for stupid shit.
I agree.
And but that's the point, like, because if you can only be nice whenever you talk to somebody, that's super boring and it dries up pussy. So
it does, but
you know,
I just make them. Don't give them the validation. Make them earn the validation. Like, for example, like, when they dress really nice, make them seek that validation.
Oh yeah. Like, when they do something good, like, if a girl's telling you about, girls love to talk about shit. So, like, just ask them questions, let them know that you care. I guess, like, it's hard to put into words, guys, but, like, once you've gotten the hard part out of the way, which is, like, getting the phone number, getting on a date, it's pretty smooth sailing from there. You just be normal.
All you gotta do is get the number, and a lot of the time you're good.
Yeah.
As long as you're not overly creepy and you know how to relate.
If a girl likes you, then she'll make it easy for you. And I don't mean, like, to have sex. I mean, like, if you're awkward, she'll be like, oh, he's awkward because he's nervous.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, don't be nervous. Be confident.
Yeah.
Don't go into every conversation or relationship with a girl for that mindset of you're gonna have sex, because a lot of times it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's
she'll
like,
kiss you too. Like, you know, like, if she likes you, she'll be ready for you to kiss her, if that makes sense, you know?
For sure.
She'll be like, hey, come over to my house. Like, if a girl likes you, she'll do the work for you, you know? It shouldn't always be the guy.
Don't go into it with, like, a get rich quick mindset. Like, don't look at a girl like a quick buck, like drop shipping.
Yeah. But one important thing is, girls, it's in their nature to get the highest quality male possible, and because of that, it's also in their nature to disqualify anything but that. So they do so in somewhat of a superficial way, kind of like how guys are superficial.
We're all superficial.
Yeah, we're all superficial. But girls, it's mostly dictated on their first impression of you. So you got to really get that first impression down. After that, pretty easy. But, like, if she senses, like, some kind of doubt, nervousness, weirdness, creepiness, and doesn't know anything else about you, she's basically written you off. Another thing too, if, like, because I know girls personally, like, friends of mine that like, we'd be in a class together, and they would tell me, like, oh, like, that guy is so hot, like, I'm gonna get his number, and I'm like, yo, like, you should totally do it. And then the guy will, like, come up to her, say hi, and be, like, super nervous and fucking
instant turn
awkward, and his voice is weird, and he's not really sure of himself, and he kind of beats around the bush. And then she goes, like, oh my God, like, I would never fuck that guy.
I'm a big believer too. This is, like, a kind of a side note.
Yeah.
I think anyone can look good.
It's true.
Like, I don't really, like, this is very cliche. I don't think there is any ugly people. I think there's people that don't care about themselves.
Yeah, bro. I mean, there's a million examples. You got MMA fighters, you got comedians, actors. Like, there's a lot of weird looking dudes, right?
There is, and it's like, it doesn't matter as long as you're on your purpose.
Yeah,
you will. Everything will come to you. I am a strong believer, though, as you don't. I'm a huge believer, and you don't deserve to be happy. I don't think you have that right.
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
I think you need to earn the happiness.
Well, yeah, happiness is not like, people think it's a destination, but it's a constant journey. Like you're always trying to get there.
And we're back.
Boys, little fucking amateur hour over here. Derek's battery died.
No, it's the GoPro. GoPro batteries are ass. The quality's dope. All that's good, but yeah, batteries
GoPro and drone. Those are the two fucking things that have shit batteries.
Yeah. What were we talking about before that end?
Oh,
yes, you do not deserve to be happy.
yeah.
And I don't mean that in a very bad way. Like, you definitely deserve to be happy. You need to earn your happiness. And when you earn it, you will be so much more happier within yourself.
It's true. Guys, on a primal level, humans are very simple. We're like fucking squirrels. We're like animals. What we do is we have to hunt, scavenge for food, get shelter, and try to stay alive from the elements
Cool building.
long enough. That is a cool building, yeah. I know you like the people that go there, for sure. Speaking of elements, but like, yeah, long enough till you can reproduce and survive. And that's essentially what life is for an animal. Now, we along the way developed, because of, you know, our brains and environments, we just got smarter than every other animal, became humans. Now we have fucking jobs and we can talk because of language.
For sure.
But at the same time, our lives are much more complicated than they were before, because we were built very simple: eat, hunt, have sex, protect, reproduce. That's pretty much it. So that is essentially our mission. But now all of that is basically taken care of for us. So what we now need to find is a reason to do stuff and be alive. Like, everybody just wakes up every day, goes to work, does their job, whatever, without even really thinking about why they're doing it. Up until you're like 18, you're guided through school. But then once you get out of school and university, you kind of have to be like, oh, like what? Now you're in control of your own life. What do I actually have to do and why am I doing it? And that's how you find purpose. But along the way, like, you realize that there's going to be like a lot of pain and struggle, and happiness.
Happiness comes from struggle.
Yeah, like there's no such really thing, like, because if everybody was happy all the time, nothing would get done, because we'd all just be laying around on the beach.
Purpose and gratitude.
Yeah, like it really is hard to explain, like, the whole happiness concept, because happiness doesn't really exist. Like, it's more like you work, you have to be human, which means you have to work, you have to do things you don't want to, you have to find a struggle that you enjoy so that it's more enjoyable. But happiness comes from, like, it's like small wins that you get throughout the day. Like,
yes,
you wake up, you have to exercise for an hour, which sucks. But after that exercise, you get to have a nice warm shower. On the way to work, you get to listen to music or a podcast.
The whole bunch of small wins equal a massive win.
Yeah.
And that massive win is what's going to get you where you want to go in life.
Yeah.
And it's all about just finding what you want to do. I think it's really bad that everyone says do what you love. That is true, but also do what you're good at.
Yeah.
Just because you love painting pictures of bridges does not mean
It's true.
you're going to make $1 million off of it. Perfect example is him right here. You don't love pranking, you just know you're really good at it.
Yeah, it's true. Like, I don't love picking up girls in public and, like, interviewing drunk people, but nobody else is willing to or can. And sometimes I live in a bubble where I just think, like, because I always downplay what I do, like, oh, it's so easy, all I'm doing is talking to people. But I guess it is hard for a lot of people to do that.
Definitely is.
But so I've realized that, and that's why, like, I'm doing it, because, you know, I'm doing it for the people that can't, because there's a lot of people that wish they could do what I can do. So even though I take it for granted, you know, it's very humbling to know people watch it. But to segue from what he was saying, I think it was, do you remember the show Hoarders?
Yeah.
Where people just hoard shit in their house?
For sure.
So this fucking guy that we worked on the show, I watched an interview with him years ago, and somebody was asking him, like, yo, how did you end up becoming a fucking guy that goes to houses of hoarders and clears out their shit? So, like, basically what he did was he started a business because all these people had all this shit in their houses that they needed to get rid of, and the houses were getting foreclosed and whatever. And so he started a business, just like a moving business. And then he started hiring guys that got out of prison because nobody else would hire them, and they would work for less. So that's how we got started with that. And then, long story short, though, they were asking like, why would you do this business in particular, though? And he's like, my grandpa told me something when I was very young. He's like, either do what you want and be the absolute best at it, or do something nobody else is willing to do. Because if you do something nobody else is willing to do, chances are it's because it's very hard, you need a specific requirement, or some other thing that just makes people not want to do it, like cleaning up dead bodies off train tracks. They're making $200K a year because nobody wants to do it. But yeah, that's how you make the most money. So if you want to make a lot of money, just do something nobody else is willing to. But if you actually want to do what you want, like say paint bridges, everybody wants to be an artist. There's no money in art for like 99.5% of people.
100%.
So unless you were like
100%.
the absolute best, like amazing, like, you know, if you're a singer, if you're like literally like Drake or somebody super talented like that.
But you have to be an extrovert too as well,
Yeah.
because you got to meet these people.
It's true.
So you got to really figure out what you're good at. What have you always liked doing as a kid? For me, I decided to do this car YouTube because I know I can. I love cars. Like ever since I met this guy, he knows I've
Derek
always
loves
loved
cars and loves talking to people. So
But exactly,
Those
the
are
two
the two.
things. So I just went with it, and we're gonna see how it goes. I think this is gonna go well. I know this is gonna go very well. I just got to keep on staying consistent with it, and that's why 2 to 3 videos every week. Subscribe right now.
that's a big promise, buddy.
It is. That's what I'm gonna do though, because that's the only thing I can do to grow.
Hold this guy accountable too.
Hold me
If
accountable.
he doesn't drop 2 a week, comment on the video, buddy. Where's number 3?
Another thing I really want everyone to comment on. We'll see how many people actually do it. Remember, everyone wants to be rich. Most people don't do it. So that's up to you guys if you want to do this. Write down in the comments one thing you are grateful for in your life. Because when you recognize your gratitude, that's when everything can connect.
It's true. It's true, guys. That's a good trick for sales too. If you're selling, buddy,
It is.
ask if you're selling a service, ask the person you're selling to their vision, what their gratitude, what they're grateful for.
It's a great thing. But even if you ask a woman, we'll just go here. If you meet a girl and you ask her off the top, what is one thing you're grateful for today? I promise you, there hasn't been another man that asked her that question.
100%. Yeah.
You will 100% be like, she'll think about you throughout that day.
Actually, you know what? Somebody did do it. I don't know if you remember Jeff Maher did a pickup line video where he did Gary V pickup lines. And he walked up to girls. He's like, "Are you expressing gratitude today?" Shit like that.
It's true though, but he did that in another country.
Yeah, he did it in Mexico.
Yeah. Over wherever you guys are, India, US, Canada, wherever, because I know you have a big audience in India, right?
Yeah, I don't even know how many of my fans will watch this, bro. Fucking
Doesn't
YouTube
matter.
hides this shit from YouTube, guys. My
It
videos
doesn't
are good.
matter. It's all
But-
good.
Yeah, I guess the big message here for confidence is like, people think of confidence, they think it's like only when it comes to like, you know, standing up for yourself if you're getting bullied, or you know, if you're approaching a girl, you got to be confident. Confidence is believing in yourself enough that you trust yourself, that you don't like the job or position you're in and can do something better, and are willing to work towards it for a couple of years.
That doesn't mean, because I hate how a lot of these people are like, quit your job, quit your 9 to 5, go chase your dreams.
No, yeah.
It's like, no,
keep your,
don't do that.
as AMS would say, keep your 9 to 5, and then as soon as you're done your 9 to 5, instead of going and watching TV or being on social media or YouTube,
Oh my
even,
God, social media is the worst.
Yep. Get off
The
all of those.
worst.
Work on your purpose, guys. Because, you know, why would the universe let you just be a successful entrepreneur
I agree.
if you're not going to work on it?
I completely agree. Social media is the worst thing that you can do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And don't lie to yourself and be like, but I got friends on here that I can talk to. It's like, no.
No. It's a
No.
distraction, guys.
If they were your real friends, they would have your tech. They would have your phone number.
Yeah. it's
And
true.
picking up girls on social media, really, it's not as it works out to be.
it's a waste of time, man. Because that's so easy.
There's
like-
100 other guys doing that.
Yeah, but think about it from a girl's point of view. I've spoken to girls about this, and they don't take guys that DM them on Instagram seriously, because any guy has the balls to send a message on
For
Instagram.
sure.
But how many guys are willing to walk up and talk to a girl that they don't know?
The only thing they'll take from you is your validation.
Yeah, mean, you gotta, yeah, that's what it is. It is for them. Like,
It's just validation.
yeah, it's like on YouTube when people, you know, hit me with comments, you're the best, bro, you're the best. Like, that's what girls are getting all day in the DMs, you know?
Times 10.
Yeah.
They're getting called beautiful.
Yeah, except you guys aren't trying to fuck me. But the guys on Instagram, they're
I
trying.
don't know. There may be some.
Some of them, eh? Fucking, but yeah, like, keep working your job that way, because if you just quit and go full time on your purpose,
You're gonna go broke quick.
yeah, you're gonna go broke. If it doesn't pick up right away, you're gonna be stressed. It's not gonna work,
Yeah.
and you're gonna soon hate it. You're gonna be like, I used to love painting, now I fucking hate
You're
it.
gonna have so many people talking you down, be like, yo, you can't do this, you can't do that. Meanwhile, if you just do it as a side hustle until you can grow it to the point where you can mainly focus on it, no one's gonna speak negativity to you because you're working your full-time job and slowly on your purpose. I always like working in silence though. Like, just don't tell anyone, just do what you gotta do, or tell your main friends. Don't go on social media being like, posting all this Gary Vee stuff.
It's true. There was
be
actually a
silent.
study too. Oh fuck, I can't remember what the study was called, but it's like, let's say you have ideas in your head, you have all this energy to like start a business, make a video, whatever. And what motivates you to complete it, obviously, is like the process of doing it, because you want this thing out there. So your brain like gives you energy to do it. Your brain wants you to complete this mission, like start a YouTube channel or start a business. Your brain wants you to do this and will allow you to. But what happens is, if you tell people you're gonna do it, you get those same fucking receptors in your brain going off like fireworks.
I
Like,
call that your inner bitch.
yeah, no, but I mean, you're getting excited about, like,
Oh.
you have an idea, your brain lights up the same way as it would if you were doing it when you tell other people about it.
It's
And
true.
then after you tell the other people about it, all of a sudden you feel accomplished. Like,
That is true.
I did it. And you get trapped. It's a
Get
trick.
this false endorphin rush.
Yeah, but in reality, all you did was tell somebody about it. You didn't actually do
Sure.
it. So what you have to do is take all that energy and put it towards actually doing it, because the study basically concluded that if you tell people about it, chances are you're less likely to work on it.
I agree.
So,
Side note, that's the wrong time.
Huh?
That is the wrong time
Oh,
if
yeah.
you looked at that time.
No, I didn't.
My thing too is we gotta tell the inner bitch in us, stop. Like, you don't listen to the inner bitch in you.
It's so true, bro.
The inner bitch is
Uh.
gonna tell you, don't talk to that girl, don't do that, don't do this. That inner bitch is going to be the death of you.
I'll give you guys the top 5 things people don't want to do.
Because we're just about to get to your car too.
Yeah, we're almost in my car. Number 1, go up and approach a stranger. Doesn't have to be a guy or a girl, but just a stranger in general, talking to them. That's number 1. Number 2, going back to school at an old age. People think, oh, like, I'm 21, I'm too old. Oh, I'm 25, I'm too old. I'm 30, I'm too old. No, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Like,
No one cares.
nobody cares. You're never too old or whatever to go back to school, or rather than school, have a career change. Like, I know guys that are 40 and they're just starting their own business
Yo,
now.
can we talk about how Joe Rogan started his fucking podcast at like 45 years old?
Yeah, and he was a fucking martial arts instructor until he was like 25 or something like that.
Exactly.
So, I mean, realistically, guys, like, it's not too late to change your mind about what you're doing. And number 3 would be putting themselves in uncomfortable situations, like a cold shower, going to the gym. You know, that's a big one. It's all you have to do is start. It's like jumping in a pool. You dip your feet in it. You're like, ooh, it's cold. But then once you jump in, you're like, oh, it's good. It's warm.
I agree.
So you just got to jump in. Number 4, get off of social media.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Like, as we're talking to you, delete that shit off your phone.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do it forever. Do it for a day today, a week next week, whatever you got to do. Just slowly break out of those chains.
Just don't go on it till at least like 6 p.m. every day. Because what happens, guys, is it's designed to keep you on it as long as possible.
For sure.
So, ooh, Mikkel's is open too, buddy.
Buddy.
Oh, we got our table at our favorite coffee shop. That's
Side
good.
note, I'd like to say too, think of your day as a battery. Every time you go on social media, you lose a little bit of that battery. Sorry boys, the camera died again. Unfortunately, that's my bad. You know, the GoPro batteries again, they never work as they should. Damn you, GoPro. But anyways, thank you for watching the video. Please, if you haven't yet, smash that subscribe button, hit like, and continue watching. And hopefully, we'll make some more videos together.
Guys, I'm coming back. Next time we do this, we're taking my car. It's the biggest piece of shit in the world, and I'm gonna drive really fast in school zones so that Derek gets scared, and should be really fun.
Let's do it. And remember, I said if we can get to 10,000 subscribers, I am going to get him an exotic car for the day or two and
Film some pranks, guys.
film some pickup videos. Let's go.